a few warm-up stretches. So we're going to start with our legs out in front. And if you guys have done my classes before, you're very familiar with these. I always start with the same things. Let's start by taking a deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Let everything go. Anything weighing on your mind, any stress, any worries, let it all go. Sit up tall, take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. With your next breath, spread your feet wide. We'll stretch right through the center. Reach your fingertips as far as they feel like going. Stretch it out. Notice how your body is feeling so far today. If it's tired, exhausted, energized. Just reaching, stretching, and noticing what is there. Take a deep breath in. And a slow breath out. With your next breath, walk your hands over to your left foot. Gently pull yourself down. Feel that stretch up the back of your left leg. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Walk your hands back to the center and then over to your right foot and gently pull yourself down. Feel that stretch up the back of your right leg. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, walk your hands back to the center. Reach your fingertips out a little bit further. See if you can go just a little further. Get deeper into that stretch. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Sit up tall. Bring the bottoms of your feet together. Bound ankle pose. Wrap your hands around your ankles. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your knees down with your elbows. Open up your hips. Release all that stress and tension. You guys know I always start with these stretches because even if you only have a few minutes to do these, your body will feel so much better. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your left leg out in front so your right foot is at your left thigh. Place your left hand on your left leg. Bring your right arm all the way back and start to reach your fingertips over towards the top of the mat. Reaching as far as you can, feeling that stretch all the way up the right side of your body. And then bring your right hand down to your left foot or your left leg. Fold your chest over your left thigh. Allow yourself to sink a little deeper with each exhale. Getting in touch with your body and your breath, letting go of all the thoughts and distractions that might be there. Allow yourself to sink a little bit further. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your right arm all the way over. Place it on the mat behind you. Place your left hand on your right knee. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, twist. Look back over your right shoulder. Bringing out your spine, releasing all the toxins that we hold there. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist a little bit further, as long as it feels okay on your body. As I always say, listen to your body. You know how far you can go. With your next breath, come back to the center. We'll switch our feet. Bring your right leg out in front, left foot to your right thigh. Place your right hand on your right leg. Bring your left arm all the way back and start to reach your fingertips over towards the top of the mat. Reaching as far as you can, feeling that stretch all the way up the left side of your body. And then bring your left hand down to your right foot or your right leg. Fold your chest over your right thigh. And allow yourself to sink a little deeper with each exhale. Noticing how this side of your body feels. If one side has a little more tension than the other. Just noticing what is there. See if you can go a little bit further. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your left arm all the way over. Place it on the mat behind you. Place your right hand on your left knee. Sit up tall. Take a deep breath in. And exhale, twist. Look back over your left shoulder. Bringing out your spine. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist a little bit further, as long as it feels okay on your body. With your next breath, come back to the center. Bring the bottoms of your feet back together. Down ankle pose, maybe scoot them in a little closer. Hands around your ankles, sit up tall, take a deep breath in. Exhale, press your knees down with your elbows. Continue opening up your hips. Maybe pull your chest down towards your feet. Yeah, go a little bit further. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, release. Sit up tall. Bring your feet back out in front. Spread nice and wide. We'll take one more stretch through the center. Reaching as far as you can go. Find your edge. Hold it there. Stretch it out. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Sit up tall. Bring your feet together. Toes pointed. We'll take 2 breaths just like this. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Let everything go. Let's take another deep breath just like that. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Tuck your chin to your chest. Stretch out your entire spine. And then for our last warm-up stretch, make one little adjustment. Just flex your feet like there's a wall there. Then take a deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, fold forward. Keep your feet flexed. Notice whatever difference you might feel today. Waking up those muscles on the back of your legs. Stretching it out. And remember that throughout the practice, be willing to take the adjustments to go deeper, to experience something different than you've experienced before. And as always, listen to your body. Please challenge yourself, but don't hurt yourself. We are going to get started this morning in tabletop position. So bring your feet all the way around. Fingers spread nice and wide, wrists directly under your shoulders, knees directly under your hips. Let's start by taking a deep breath in. Inhale as you arch your back and look forward for cow. Exhale as you round your back, pulling your belly button towards your forehead for cat. Inhale as you arch your back. And exhale as you round your back. Continue going along with your breath. Make it a fluid motion for yourself. Take any little twists that feel good, stretching out your sides. Continue for a few moments and just notice any thoughts or distractions that might come in. And try to bring your focus and attention back to your breath. Taking nice, deep breaths. Again, focusing on your body, noticing what you feel, and letting everything else go. With your next breath, come back to a neutral tabletop position with a flat back. Reach your left leg all the way back behind you, flexing your foot, pressing your heel away. And then start to lift your right arm out in front. Bird dog pose. Now think about reaching forward with your right fingertips as far as you can, pressing back through your left heel, elongating your spine. We're gonna stay here for a few breaths. So notice if your left shoulder starts to creep up towards your ears and you're sinking down. If so, push into the palm of your hand, lift yourself back up. And stay as active as you can for just a few more breaths. Reaching forward with your right fingertips, pressing back through your left heel. Notice any shaking, any challenge, it's all good. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, release, slowly lower down. And then reach your right leg back behind you, flexing your foot, pressing your heel away. And then start to lift your left arm out in front. And again, reaching forward as far as you can with your left fingertips and pressing back through your right heel. Elongating your spine, stretching everything out. Pressing into the mat with your right hand, lifting yourself up. And staying active for just a few more breaths. Look for whatever challenge is there for you. Keep reaching and pressing. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower back down. With your next breath, lift your right arm all the way up. Look up at your fingertips, taking a little twist. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread your right arm underneath your left and bring your right ear and your right shoulder down to the mat. If it feels okay, bring your left arm all the way up. Wrap it around your back. Opening up the shoulders. And just go as far as you can. If your left arm is all the way around your back, maybe see if you can even grab onto the inside of your right thigh. Just twisting a little further, opening up that left shoulder. And just take a few deep breaths. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring that left arm all the way back down to the mat. Lift yourself up and bring your right arm all the way back up to the sky, looking up at your fingertips. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, lower your right hand back down to the mat. And with your next breath, lift your left arm all the way up. Look up at your fingertips. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, thread your left arm underneath your right. Bring your left shoulder and your left ear down to the mat. And if it feels okay, bring your right arm all the way up. Wrap it around your back. And again, go as far as you can. If you can take your right hand and go a little bit further, grabbing onto the inside of your left thigh, opening up your right shoulder, then do that. Find that challenging place. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your right arm all the way back up. Hold it there for just a moment. And then bring it down, pressing into the mat, lifting yourself up, and bring that left arm all the way up. Looking up at your fingertips, Taking that little twist. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Back down to the mat, back into tabletop. With your next breath, stretch your left leg back behind you again. And this time, bend your knee. Keep your foot flexed like you're holding up the ceiling. Yep. And then start to lift your right arm out in front. Nice job, guys. And if this feels okay, reach your right arm all the way around, grab onto your left foot, and press it into the palm of your hand, opening up that space. And again, just go as far as you can. Maybe you press into your hand and lift your foot up a little bit higher. Find your edge. We'll hold it here for just a couple breaths. Notice how that left shoulder might be feeling. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring it back down. And then stretch your right leg back behind you. Bend your knee, keeping your foot flexed like you're holding up the ceiling. And then start to lift your left arm out in front. Now again, you can stay right here if this feels good. Or you can reach that left arm around, grabbing for your right foot, pressing it into the palm of your hand. Opening up that space. And finding your challenge. Maybe going a little further, a little higher. Notice your breath. Keep it slow and steady. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring it all back down to the mat and press back into child's pose. Bring your forehead down to the mat. Gently close your eyes. Your knees can be together or spread the width of the mat. And just take a few deep breaths. Slow everything down. Notice how your body feels so far. Notice where your thoughts and emotions might be in this moment. And think about whatever it is that brought you here today, whatever you're trying to get from this session, whether it's physical strength or challenge, or whether it's just quieting your mind, looking within. Notice whatever it is that you're looking for today and set that as your intention for the rest of this practice. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, begin to slowly press your palms into the mat. Lift yourself back up into tabletop. But from here, we're just gonna tuck our toes and lift your knees off the mat. Floating table. We'll hold it here for just a few breaths. Notice whatever comes up for you, whatever challenge might be there. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shoot your hips up high, downward facing dog. Start to bicycle your legs back and forth, pressing one heel down towards the mat and then the other. Alternating back and forth, stretching out the back of your legs. Think about keeping your hips lifted high, and your ears should be between your biceps. So your gaze is back at your knees or your belly button. Pressing the palms of your hands into the mat. With your next breath, shoot your left leg up to the sky. We'll hold it here for just a moment. Three-legged dog. With your left foot lifted high, see if you can press your right heel down towards the mat. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your left knee to your left elbow. Hold it there for a moment. Inhale it back up to the sky. Exhale, cross it over, left knee to your right elbow. Hold it there for a moment. Inhale it back up to the sky. Exhale, place your left foot in between your hands on the mat. Leave your right hand down and lift your left fingertips all the way up. Take that little twist, open up. Notice whatever you might feel in your left hip. Maybe in your shoulders, opening up a little bit more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your left hand back down to the mat. Lower your right knee and straighten your left leg out for half splits. Now your right foot in the back, you can keep your toes tucked or you can flatten them. And fold your chest over your left thigh. Feel that stretch at the back of your left leg. Nice hamstring stretch. If full splits is in your practice, you're welcome to do that. You can go as far as you can. Embrace whatever challenge might be there for you. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, lift yourself back up. Bring both hands to the inside of your left foot and start to bring your left knee down. Coming to the outside of your left foot, just opening up a little bit and coming back in. And then if it feels okay, come down to your forearms on the inside of your left leg. Or lizard pose. And just notice whatever you might feel here. We'll stay here for a few breaths. If there's a way you can go a little bit further, do that. Maybe it's scooting that right knee back a little bit. Take a couple more deep breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, begin to press your palms into the mat. Lift yourself back up. From here, tuck your right toes again. Lift your right knee off the mat. And lift both arms up. So you might have to bring your arms to the outside of that left foot first, and then lift both arms up. However you like to get there. For crescent moon. So here, have a slight bend in your back. Your gaze is up. Notice whatever challenge might be there for you. We'll stay here for a few breaths. See if you can maybe sink a little bit lower. Find your challenge. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Frame your left foot. Step it back to meet your right, coming into plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, keep your elbows in close. Slowly lower down, chaturanga, and lift up into upward facing dog. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, tuck your toes, shoot your hips up high, downward facing dog. Continue bicycling your legs back and forth. Notice how your body feels in this moment. Think about lifting your hips a little bit higher. With your next breath, shoot your right leg up to the sky. We'll hold it there for a moment, three-legged dog. With your right foot lifted high, see if you can press your left heel down towards the mat. And take a deep breath in. Exhale, bring your right knee to your right elbow. Hold it there for a moment. Inhale it back up to the sky. Exhale, cross it over, right knee to your left elbow. Hold it there for a moment. Inhale it back up to the sky. Exhale, place your right foot down on the inside, in between your hands on the mat. Leave your left hand down. Lift your right fingertips all the way up. Take that little twist. Notice whatever you might feel on this side. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bring your right hand back down to the mat. Lower your left knee and start to straighten out your right leg. Again, you can flatten your left foot down on the mat or keep your toes tucked. And fold yourself over your right leg for half splits. Notice whatever you might feel on this side. Find your challenging place. And again, if full splits is in your practice, you can take that on this side as well. And see if you can go just a little bit further. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, lift yourself back up. Bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. And start to open up a little bit, turning onto the outside of your right foot, bringing that right knee down towards the mat. Just opening up that right hip. And then if it feels okay, come down to your forearms. Now you may notice one side might want to go a little bit further. I can tell this side is a little tighter for me today. Remember to always listen to your body. Look for that challenge. We'll stay here for a few more breaths. See if you can sink a little lower somehow. Maybe scoot that left knee back a little bit if it feels okay. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, press your palms into the mat, lift yourself back up. Now tuck your back toes, lift your knee up, and we're gonna come back into crescent moon. So if you wanna bring that right hand to the outside of your right foot first and then lift up, that may make it a little bit easier. Have that slight bend in your back, looking up. We'll stay here for a few breaths. And see if you can sink a little bit lower. Find that challenge for yourself. Remind yourself whatever it is that you're here to get. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands down to the mat. Frame your right foot, step it back to meet your left, coming back into plank pose. Now here, with your next breath, shift your right hand to the center of the mat. Start to open up to the outside of your right foot and bring your left fingertips all the way up. Now if this is too much on your wrist, you can come down to your right forearm. You also have the option of lowering your bottom knee down. And if this feels okay and you want to go a little further, maybe start to lift that left leg up. You can also do that if you're on your forearm or your right knee. Look for your own challenge. Looking great, guys. Take a few deep breaths. Embrace whatever challenge is there. I am shaking like crazy. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, lower everything back down, coming back into plank pose. With your next breath, shift your left hand to the center of the mat. Start to open up to the outside of your left foot. Lift your right fingertips all the way up to the sky. And again, you can come down to your forearm or your knee. Or if this feels okay, maybe start to lift that right leg up. Find your challenge. And breathe through whatever comes up for you. See if you can go a little further, maybe lift a little higher. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower everything back down, coming back into plank. Lower your knees to the mat. Keep your toes tucked and sit back on your heels. Let's take a few seconds and just roll out those wrists. And as always, with any pose, listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, do something that feels better. All right, so here we're gonna stay with our toes tucked in the back, keeping our hips down on our heels. Bring your left arm all the way up and around, reaching down the center of your back. And then bring your right arm all the way around, reaching up the center of your back. And try to get your fingertips to touch each other. Now they might not touch today, and that's totally fine. Wherever you're at is exactly where you're meant to be. So just go as far as you can. Sit up nice and tall, reaching the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Keep sitting back on your heels though. I know your toes may be yelling at you a little bit, but keep it going. We're stretching everything out. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, release your hands and switch. So bring that right arm all the way up and around, reaching down the center of your back. Bring your left arm all the way around, reaching up the center of your back. Fingertips reaching towards each other. Sit up nice and tall. Try to ignore whatever you're feeling in those toes. I know it can be a little intense. See if you can sit up a little bit taller. Take a couple more deep breaths. One more deep breath in. Exhale, release. Bring your hands down to the mat and then bang out the top of those feet. Release those little toes. I know you guys are feeling it, so am I. All right, with your next breath, we're gonna come back into plank pose just for a moment. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, shoot your hips up high, downward facing dog. With your next breath, walk your hands all the way back to your feet until you come into your forward fold. Take a deep breath in, inhale all the way up, reach your fingertips up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward, let it all go. Take another deep breath in, inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. We're gonna take another deep breath just like that, inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms together, slide them down to your heart. We'll do a little balancing and strengthening here. I'm gonna turn so you guys can see me. Start to shift your weight into your right foot, feeling all those corners rooted down into the mat. When you're ready, start to lift your left leg up, bringing it out in front, knee bent, foot flexed. Bring your right arm out to the right side, left hand to your left knee, and start to open up. Working on that balance, strengthening, core is nice and tight. Now if this feels okay, you can take your peace fingers and your thumb on your left hand and reach for your left big toe. And maybe start to straighten out your leg, if that feels okay. And if you start falling all over the place, that is totally fine. You can come back in if you fall out. If it's easier, you can also grab onto the outside of your foot instead of just your big toe. And we'll stay here for a few breaths. Just notice whatever challenge is there for you. Breathe through it. Focus. You can focus on a drishti point, anything that doesn't move. It helps with balance. And take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower it down. Shake out that right leg. And take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms together, slide them back down to your heart. And then start to shift your weight into your left foot. Feeling all the corners of your foot rooted down. And when you're ready, start to lift your right leg. Knee bent, foot flexed. Bring your left arm out to the left side. Right hand to your right knee and start to open up. And again, you can stay right here, or you can take your peace fingers and your thumb on your right hand. Start to reach for that right big toe, or you can take your whole hand and reach for the outside of your foot. And maybe start to straighten that leg. Yep, nice job, guys. And take a few deep breaths. Look for that challenge. Keep pushing yourself, whatever you're experiencing right now. It's all good. Keep focusing on your point for balance. Nice. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly lower down. Shake out that left leg. Nice job, guys. Take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Let everything go. Take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms together, slide them back down to your heart. Allow your thumbs to rest on your chest and close your eyes for a moment. Feel your heartbeat against your thumbs. Bring yourself back to this present moment. Feeling your fingertips pressing into each other. Feeling your toes pressing into the mat. Allow your shoulders to sink down away from your ears. And feel a peace and stillness come over you for just a moment. And with your next breath, begin to gently open your eyes. Start to shift your weight back into your right foot, feeling all those corners rooted down. And when you're ready, bring your left foot over to your right ankle. You can keep your toes on the ground if you'd like to. Or you can slide your left foot up to your right shin. Or you can bring it up above your right knee to your inner thigh, just not directly on your knee. And then when you're ready, start to reach out your arms, stretching out your branches like a beautiful tree for tree pose. And again, keep focusing on your point for balance. If you fall out, that's okay. You can come back in. And think about lifting yourself a little bit higher. If you like an extra little challenge, you can start to sway back and forth like a tree swaying in the wind, but knowing that your roots go deep and you've still got your sturdy foundation. And if you do fall out, that's okay. You can come back in. Notice whatever you might be feeling in that standing leg. I'm feeling a little something. And wherever you are, take one more deep breath in. Exhale, bring your hands back down to your heart. Release your leg down. Maybe shake out that right leg. Yeah. Take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms together, side them back down to your heart. Start to shift your weight back into your left foot, feeling all those corners rooted down. And then start to bring your right foot over, either bringing it to your left ankle. You're welcome to stay here the whole time. Or you can slide it up to your shin. Or you can bring it above your knee, not directly on your knee. And when you feel balanced and ready, start to reach out your arms, stretching out your branches like a beautiful tree. Standing up nice and tall, you can imagine that you have roots growing from your foot into the ground, giving you strength and stability. And then if you like that extra little challenge, maybe start to sway back and forth. Notice if that changes your balance. And look for your challenge, whatever that looks like for you right now. And keep focusing on your drishti point for balance. We'll stay here for a few more deep breaths. Notice again whatever you might start feeling in this standing leg. And breathe through it. Take another deep breath in. Exhale, bring your palms together, slide them back down to your heart. Release that right leg down, maybe shake out that left leg. And take another deep breath, inhale all the way up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Let it all go. And take another deep breath in, inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms together, slide them back down to your heart. We'll do one more balancing pose here. So shift your weight back into your right foot. And then bring your left leg up, bringing your left ankle just above your right knee. And open up for figure four. And then maybe start to bring your elbows down towards your knees. Find your challenging place. Maybe you focus on a point on the floor or on your mat. And go as far as you can. Maybe sink a little lower onto that standing leg. Look for the place where your body wants you to back off, where it becomes hard to hold the pose. And see if you can go just a little bit further. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly rise up. Bring that left leg down, shake out that right leg. And take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, bring your palms together, slide them back down to your heart. Start to shift your weight back into your left foot. And then bring your right foot up just above your left knee. Open up for figure four. And maybe start to bring your elbows down towards your knees. Keep focusing on a point for balance. Notice if one side wants to go a little further. Totally fine. Maybe see if you can sink a little lower. Again, look for that place where your body wants you to back off, to give up, and push yourself just a little bit further. Go as far as you can in this moment. And hold it there. Take one more deep breath in. Exhale, slowly rise back up. Bring that right leg down. Shake out that left leg. And take another deep breath in. Inhale up. Exhale, swan dive, fold forward. Let it all go. With your next breath, Walk your hands all the way back out to a plank pose. Take a deep breath in. Nice job, guys. Exhale, slowly lower your knees down and press back into child's pose. Bringing your forehead down to the mat, gently close your eyes. And again, your knees can be together or they can be spread the width of the mat, whatever's most comfortable. Your arms can be reached out in front or you can bring them back towards your heels or your ankles if that feels better. And allow yourself to settle in for just a moment. Notice right now how your body feels. Notice where your thoughts and emotions are. If your thoughts start wandering to other things you need to do today, reel them back in. Bring your focus and attention back to your breath and your body. Noticing how you feel. And take a moment to scan your body and notice if it's asking for additional movements or poses or stretches. And with your next breath, you can begin to lift yourself up and take whatever additional movements feel right on your body. It can be any poses or stretches. If you don't have anything specific, you are welcome to come into an inversion of your choice. Anything with your feet above your heart. It's a great way to end your practice. It helps with anxiety. It helps if you can't sleep. So some examples are happy baby, grabbing onto your feet, rolling around like a happy little baby. Not a care in the world. Or if you'd like to do a shoulder stand, you can bring your hands to your lower back, lift your hips and your feet into the air. Or if a headstand or a handstand is in your practice, you're welcome to take one of those now. And any other movements that feel right on your body. And take whatever movements you need. And when you feel whole and complete, like you've done everything your body is asking for, you can gently lay back into Shavasana, our final resting pose. There's no rush to get there. When you do lay back, allow yourself to get into the most comfortable, relaxed position possible. You can have your hands down by your sides or on your belly or over your heart. Your legs can be flat on the mat. Knees butterflied out to the side. Or up towards your chest if that's more comfortable on your lower back. Just find your most comfortable, relaxed position. And when you get there, allow your eyes to softly close. And take a few moments to just be. No expectations to meet. No chores to do. No messages to respond to. Just taking a few moments of peace and stillness. Maybe start to think about what you're grateful for right now. The people in your life. And for a few moments, Let that be your focus. Thinking of the people that you have, the friends, the family, all the people in your life that you're grateful for and thankful for today. I know during this time it's been very different for pretty much everyone, but there is so much good, there is so much beauty, and there's so much to be thankful for during this time. And I know as much as we want to go out and hang out with our friends again and go to dinners and go to movies, there's something really, really beautiful that we can experience during this time if we allow ourselves to. And maybe that is just going within yourself, discovering what your interests are, maybe discovering a new gift or talent that you didn't even know you had because you actually have the time to let go and be creative. And instead of thinking of all the things we can't do, allowing ourselves to use this time to focus on what we can do. So for these next few moments, let that be your focus. Choosing to open yourself up to whatever there is waiting for you. Maybe even waiting for you in this day. Something new that you're meant to experience or create or share. For a few moments, just let everything else go and allow your heart and your mind to be filled with love and gratitude for everything that's happened, for the people that you have in your life, and for everything that is on its way. Let everything else go. With your next breath, begin to gently wiggle your fingers and your toes, bringing a little movement back into your body. Reach your hands all the way overhead. Take a nice full body stretch, like you're just waking up from a nice little nap. Bring your knees to your chest. Give them a gentle squeeze. Roll around a little bit on your lower back. And roll over to whichever side feels most comfortable right now. And take just a moment and thank yourself for taking this time for yourself today. A little time for your mind, your body, and your spirit. And when you're ready, come up into a comfortable seated position with your eyes gently closed. Take a few more deep breaths. Feel the imprint of your practice today, whatever you might have gotten from it, or received, or experienced. And remember, as you go throughout the day and the coming week, to focus on all of the good that there is to get from this time, and to show love and appreciation to the people in your life. And take in the deepest breath you've taken in all day. Let it out slowly. I want to thank you all so much for joining me today. The light in me sees and acknowledges and honors the light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you guys so much for being here. So nice to see you all. And for everyone that joined on Facebook, thank you for joining.